Hello and welcome to our report on the Telephone City Council meeting brought to you by Century 21 Right Real Estate. I'm Cheryl Shepard. The Telephone City Council met in council chambers on May 17, 2010, and this is our report. First up, we have discussion and possible action to put up a stop sign at the intersection of First Street and Owens Avenue. Carla Martin and Council Attorney explains.
I'm sure I'm not going to be hiding for my graphics or anything, but it gives you a good idea where the stop signs are that we'd like to put up. Also with me in the neighborhood that we have is Nick Davis and Luke Foster that are also here, which reflects where our homes are. And when you're coming west down West First Street, the traffic is very fast. And they come around the corner, and my house is the first house there. When you're backing out, you're just really kind of in danger right there because the traffic does not slow down when they come around the corner from either direction. So we were hoping that if we could put a stop sign there on either direction, that would at least slow the traffic down where there wouldn't be such a danger of backing out, or slow the traffic down in that area. So I'm requesting the stop sign.
And you say in either direction?
In either direction, because I think if you go down Owens Avenue and stop right there, or if you don't put one there, you're going around the corner, and whoever's sitting there at that other stop sign is also right in line with the traffic as well. Okay. So I think it would be best for both directions if there'd be stop signs right there at that corner. Others might have other comments that are with me if you'd like to ask them their opinions.
Anybody's welcome to speak if they'd like to. Yes, sir.
I live right here on Owens.
And your name?
Nick Davis.
Right.
I live at 903 South Owens. I'd just like to add that I think we should have stop signs going both directions because they tend to cut that corner. And like Carla said, if you put in one stop sign, someone's stopped there. I think on Owens they'll probably come around and they could put those people at potential danger. But that's the problem I've had. I've almost been hit head on there because people try and cut that corner just because they're rate of speed. They come barreling around that corner and they're moving on sometimes.
Okay.
That's really all I have to add.
Thank you. Mr. Attorney, did you ask the police department to take a look into this matter? Chief Garner, Assistant Chief Garner, did you have an opportunity to get that message, or was there any?
No,
okay.
sir, I didn't.
Yes, I asked Chief Mahaney a couple of weeks ago if he'd take a look at it. He said he would. He said he would have officers up there during the day, but he did not report anything.
Okay.
I know the area that you're talking about, and I do agree. I've seen the traffic come through there at a higher rate. It's a residential area, so if you put a stop sign there, we would have to be there for show to give them a grace period to let them know that it is a stop sign.
Actually, this past year, they came down so fast that they went straight through it into the easement right there where my home is and went through the fence and took the fence out as well. So there's several incidents there that's happened over since I've been living there. So I think it would be helpful if we just put a stop sign and maybe that'll slow them down.
All righty. Anybody else, council, do you have any questions or comments?
I would make my normal comment concerning stop signs, Mr. Mayor. Tahlequah is in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the greatest number of stop signs per capita of any city of its size, and certainly more four-way stop signs. Now, if there's a safety problem, I don't have a problem with that. I do think that a lot of times we put stop signs up and we're more or less taking the place of the police department and trying to ensure that there are safe avenues of traffic throughout our city. Carla, I don't have a tremendous objection to it, except I like to drive through Talcott without having to stop
Right.
everywhere.
I understand that, but every time I back out, I'm in danger right there because they nearly clipped me just this last week again. And I just can't see the traffic coming from that direction. They're going so fast, so that's the only way I know to slow them down.
Yeah, and I can agree with you. I do not travel over that area, so I don't think it's going to bother me, so.
Right.
That's-
Yeah, and that's the reason I wanted the other neighbors, you know, Luke's here as well. He can maybe comment on what he thinks pretty well.
We do. I think everybody knows that that road is like a nice cheat to kind of avoid a lot of the traffic that's on College, because we use it all the time. I use it all the time to do that too. I mean, it's a nice pass through without any stop signs, but I mean, since this is a 90-degree angle, I mean, what would you consider a safe speed for taking a 90-degree turn? I mean, probably not more than 5 or 10 miles an hour. So a full stop or a Cherokee County rolling stop with at least, you know, you're only going to cost you about 2 or 3 seconds total travel time. So I don't think it's not like it's a straightaway. So I don't think there'd be a lot of backlash. But I can vouch for her fence. It was really pretty rough. So I hate to have that happen again, but that's also to say, take it as you want.
Very good, thank you.
Next, we have discussion and possible action on a request by Telequal Recycling, Inc. to conduct a pilot curbside recycling program as a private business enterprise serving city residential and commercial customers. Mayor Purdy and Josh Hutchins explain.
You have been communicating with my office for the past 3 or 4 months regarding your interest in starting a curbside recycling program here in the city of Talcott. And among other things, you have been interested in the city's business in that perspective. But as I've communicated to you and the council, I think you recognize the control and direction of solid waste, or what we refer to as trash and garbage, is directed under our city ordinances to the council in terms of the authority for approving of who manages and controls the waste stream in this community. And that's authorized under state law. So I have suggested and requested, albeit we need to recognize that it's not without a little bit of hardship. You've come in from the West Coast to be able to speak to the council this evening, Josh. But I have requested that Josh come to the council to make this request for what I think is a pilot program that you're considering starting up, possibility of a curbside collection program as a private business in the city of Talcott.
That's correct.
Josh, you want to give council a quick summary of the nature of the business? And how to roll out?
You want a summary of the warm-up program or of the?
Start with the warm-up.
Okay,
program.
so
Start with the pilot program.
We've selected 50 customers, and we've already got our list built. It took maybe a week. It went really quick. And we're going to be collecting recyclable material at their house in containers that we provide, and sorting the material ourselves. There's not going to be any sorting required by the customer. So it's very user-friendly, and it's a proven technique that works really well around the country to really maximize recycling volume. And that's our program, and we're basically asking for permission from the council to haul waste in Talcott.
And the service would be delivered to both residential and commercial customers?
That's correct.
Are you selecting only one or the other for the pilot?
No, anyone that wants it.
Anyone that wants it. And have you got a cap on the number?
50 right now, because that's about all we can handle at the moment. We couldn't really justify waiting any longer because the outcry was so much. So we're deciding to start before we're ready, kind of as a way to put it. But yeah, so 50 is where we're going with for right now.
You say outcry, pardon me.
What's the cost
$12 a month for every week service.
for each individual?
Yep, for each container, for a 32-gallon container.
And that's a once-a-week collection.
It's a